Once upon a time, there was a little dead girl dug up from the cornfields of Newton, Iowa. She was discovered by a much more gorgeous, blacker, beautiful, famous drag queen, and her career took off. Oh, Lord, I've created a monster. You better burn, witch!
We're at 5801 Video Lounge and Cafe here in Shadyside. We are the premier and largest gay and lesbian-friendly bar in the city.
To Pittsburgh and the city paper.
Cheers. It's good to get a local Pittsburgh performer that's won a national title, actually international title, just to come and visit a hometown bar again.
America's next drag superstar is... Sharon Needles.
You know, I was like punk rock, couldn't keep my lights on, Bloomfield drag queen, and overnight I was given the opportunity to see the entire world. You know, in a year I'd been all over Europe, all over Australia, all over America, Canada, South America, and you learn really quickly, and I think this is probably a Pittsburgh trait of mine, is that like Dorothy says at the end of The Wizard of Oz, I'll never go any further than my own backyard. It became very true to me because I love Pittsburgh more than any other city in the world.
We are shooting the internationally famous drag star, Sharon Needles. She was kind enough to do a shoot because she won Best Drag Performer in Pittsburgh in our 2015 Best Of Guide.
I would just take this win as not a win for me, but just for a win for drag in general. Look, I know why I won. It's because I was on a fucking game show. You know, I won a game show and I put Pittsburgh drag on the map.
Sharon Needles, is there anything you'd like to say?
I love vodka.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back outside, bam, the sequel.
If I had it my way, you know, every queen from Amy Vodka House to Lola LaCroix would be gracing the cover this year.
Feeling sexy and free.
If I had to dress as a Pittsburgh icon, who would I want to reflect? Oh, God, there's so many. I would love to do a Rick Seebeck look, because Rick Seebeck to me is like a plus-size Vincent Price. You know, he's so smooth and charismatic, but there's something a little dark about him and that iconic mustache. If you ever heard my first recording song, it's a song called 412-724-whore, where I bring up Rick Seebeck in a very good light.
Big Ben, Mr. Rogers, Luke Ravenstall. From Fox Chapel to Homewood, baby, I have blown them all. Rick Seebeck's was enormous, Dan Honorado's was so small. I topped a freak in Frick Park and I bottomed in the Warhol.
Personally never slept with Rick Seebeck, but invitation's always open, Ricky. And I love, another thing I love about Rick Seebeck is he taught me how to be a good Pittsburgher. When I first moved here, it was Pittsburgh A to Z and all his programs with WQED that not only taught me how to love Pittsburgh, but how to be a true Pittsburgher, because we are a secret society and we know our fakes.
Every summer since 1899, people around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania have been going to an amusement park called Kennywood.
I would also, I think, like to do like a Fred Rogers look, you know, or maybe like not King Friday, but maybe Queen Friday, or at least Queen Sunday afternoon.
Isso aí, então se vocês estão curiosos, continuem vendo aqui o vídeo, porque daqui a pouco tem Sharon Needles.
I just came back from Brazil and the UK, and then did a short American tour, and right now I'm on my first break back home in Pittsburgh since June. So I'm very happy to be back home.
From RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4, she is Sharon Needles!
Of course, I always dive myself into theater all over the world. I'm still on an international tour. When my record comes out, we'll be doing a full taxidermy tour that will keep me busy for 2 years. We have Battle of the Seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race 2016, which will be hitting, I think, 6 to 7 countries, taking the show all over the world and allowing fans to experience their favorite Drag Race stars on one stage. But the most important thing coming up for me is just playing a game of pool at P-Town, getting drunk for cheap from my favorite bartender, Sonia Maybottom. Those are the things I look forward to now. It's the smaller things. Well, not dick, but things. Still love big dick. Is it after 5 yet? I don't think Pittsburgh ever need an excuse to drink too early, right?